Alright, good evening folks. So I was just sitting here on my Android phone here in the library, and I was looking for a new app to basically track cyber stalkers and cyber predators that will alert me to any sexual offenders or sexual predators in the area. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to locate one, but I was able to locate one exclusively for the iOS Apple platform. And that is actually called Operation Predator. Right, I found it on a CNN published website. We'll go ahead and check this out. It looks like a legitimate app. Unfortunately, folks, what happens if a member of a Masonic lodge with ties to Islamic and FBI informant bullyism gets their hand on this app? What happens if an entire fraternal order of police get their hands on this app? All right, this is a perfect infrastructure or network to terrorism. Okay, by uploading somebody's picture, by putting a false document published on a network about somebody behind their back, that's a potential cyber stalking and cyber terrorism. Okay, that was very disturbing. Now, what's even more disturbing is I know for a fact, because my ex-girlfriend was a DE agent, and that was just one of my ex-girlfriends. She was a DE agent. She actually had a sex offense charge for indecent exposure. And while listening to a police scanner, I heard her get pulled over, and when the local police department ran a scan or a background check on this young lady, her record it came back clean, because at the time she was an FBI DEA informant. So again, she had a sex offense, so that's very disturbing. So that was a female. Now, what sucks for me is I actually owe Sprint $1,000 because another female FBI informant that I was dating at the time needed to be a part of the Sprint network. Okay, so we got a bunch of phones. I believe I checked out, I was approved at the time for three iPhones through the Sprint network. So I got those on a credit line, and of course things didn't work out. I now owe Sprint $1,000, but that was a couple years ago. But again, this young lady also had a prostitution charge, and her record also comes up clean if somebody does a background check on her. And these are just females. Now, I'm not even talking about males that are potentially tied to a Masonic lodge. Okay, if these male members have ties to a Masonic lodge, and some of their friends happen to be FBI informants, what's going to stop these people from staging a setup for themselves? Okay, potentially wiping their record clean and allowing them to continue or pursue their cyber stalking or their sexual predator habits whilst being in this Masonic lodge, or having friends that are in the FBI, or some sort of federal connection with informants. All right, so this was actually very disturbing news. So I'm glad I found this out. I'm still going to continue to search for an Android app version, something similar to Operation Predator. And again, this is a massive learning experience for me, because this is a potential way for cyber stalkers and homosexual predators with ties to the local lodges or any kind of police, fraternal order of police, or a federal fraternity to potentially cyberstalk and terrorize somebody and cover something up. So again, if you have any links or any knowledge about any Android apps, please leave comments in my video, and I thank you, and do share this information, because most people aren't going to know about this specific information because they likely haven't dated anybody that has links to the FBI. And again, members of my family are in the Navy, and I was personally handed the book of the DEA, so I do have credentials as well. Not going to go into those right now, but you can trust the information I give you. I'm always going to give you reviews, and so please help me, and look for an Android app and leave comments in my YouTube video. Shane K Play, Little Indy.